Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Angel of Death 20, aka Always Sonic, in the Gym Quel. The Gym Quel is a 400 to 450 point raid with features that remind me very much of a cheaper version of the Hyakushiki. It has a heat-based beam rifle in the shape of the Gym 2 rifle as opposed to a E-Pack as the Shiki does, but it still has the dodge roll, it still has the maneuver armor and the forced injectors, and 3 solid melee swings. On top of that, it also has grenades and a flash grenade, which works like a mobile suit-sized version of the flash grenades that pilots get. Taking a few shells to the back, but hopefully his allies are dealing with that. But as this person was making a mad dash for the base, Sonic caught up with them. And since the support was right here as well, this is a G-line assault, they were probably making a dash for the support. Yep. Well, they're not going to live long enough to do much of any damage, so gun tank is just did a tackle. The person fell down the cliff, and I'm pretty sure Sonic did enough damage to their legs, they fell on their face. Either way, that's another shot, and they're about to die. Hopefully he can keep the gun tank alive. The person's just using their lance charges, so, and they're dead. Yeah, they were just using their lance charges, so they kept, like, lunging over the hill, which, can do a lot of damage if you connect with it, but not a lot of control. And Sonic is just crouching back here for a second, get his repairs done, because with everyone grouped up at the base, you may as well. They're 1,000 points down. It's an ace match. There's still plenty of time to worry about that, and somebody just got a second kill, so that is, they are in the process of making that up. And, let's see, a third kill is imminent if the gun tank or Sonic can connect with that person there with the empty life bar. Or the flight goof, they might be able to do it too, and did. Very nice. So they have picked up a small lead, so in ace matches it's a practically non-existent lead, but we haven't gotten to the ace part yet, and, any lead is good, so time to move up. But yeah, it has standard grenades and flash grenades, and if you're good at aiming grenades, which on a good day I am, you can do quite a bit with those. So I just have to remember to use them, because I always forget about grenades, because grenades in Battle Operation 1 were useless. They didn't do as much damage as they do here. They were hard to land, and harder to land than they are now, and generally not worth the effort. They are very much worth the effort here. So if you've got grenades, use them. See, that is gun cannon? Might be a gun cannon heavy D. I'm not sure about that. But let's see, they're pretty well, the big problem here is they are pretty well arrayed. They are, they're holding a line fairly well, and Sonic's team is a little bit more spread out because of course they have support. But also, one person is out of their mobile suit probably repairing, and one of them is dead. So yeah, there is no line here. There's just, looks like just him and the Gym Custom, and that's not enough to fight off 5 people. You can hold out against 5 people, especially if you make good use of cover, as he is doing. But yeah, you're not going to take them all down until you spread them out, which they seem to have done. That's a good start. Good downswing and a kill. He is well on his way to becoming ace. Unfortunately, the enemy has kind of split up the, run away with the score again. Okay, that is just a regular gun cannon, which, bad choice for that person, because the Quel's going to rip it up. But actually, again, since he's gotten 3 kills, he's responsible for at least a third of this 5-person team's score. It was and with the assist yet more, it was a good time to take a death, because 50 seconds to ace, they've just about tied it up. And yeah, you definitely need to do that. So yeah, we will see how that goes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be the ace, and then hopefully we will see, the team coordinating fairly well. Sometimes it doesn't, and see what happens. Okay, well, somebody managed to knock down the Goof flight type, and looks like probably do some pretty good damage to it. I want more Goof flight types. There are like 2 or 3 other variants of that, and I'd love to have another one in the game. Just have them at different costs, have them with slightly different equipment, just, mix it up. Of course, eventually, when they do get to the transformable mobile suits from Zeta, like the Ashimar, we're going to have more flyers. So, yeah, a lot of stuff to see how it turns out here. see, that is... I think they might have a regular gun cannon and a gun cannon heavy type D, and yes, Sonic is the ace. And perfect timing, there's 1,200 points. And there's at least one other good target if he can make the shot. Oop, somebody's targeted him, but he's gotten to safety, and he can sneak around the side now, maybe. Or just come back up the top once it's a little bit clearer. Either one. Ah, there's a great target. Oop, they drop back, as you would when you might see the ace aiming at you. And good grenade. Didn't land, but yeah, good thought to use them. Another kill coming up, I think. He's getting out of there, which is very wise. And kill. Very good. 2,400 points in ace kills so far. Let's see, can he land that grenade? No. And somebody, I think the Zuda managed to use its Sturmfaust, and unfortunately there's just nothing you can do at that point. Somebody is calling for support, but everybody's dead, so there's just nobody to support. And let's sortie together. The tell was sent, and that is good advice. They're basically down one ace kill, and there were some people there with very low health. So if the rest of the team cannot pick them off and Sonic can get to them, they have very easily the material to tie this up. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, I do like the Quel. It is a pretty nice mobile suit. It's a pretty good raid. You know, it kind of is even with the G-Line light armor in... Not even, but it has... In terms of movement and evasion capabilities, it's pretty similar, but the armaments are different. So I have a feeling that a lot of raids going forward are going to control like these two and like the Hyakushiki. So that's, you know, this is a good thing to be practicing with. Because, yeah, we're going to... I really do suspect we're going to see a lot more, you know, raids with, you know, extra dodge rolls, maneuver armor, forced injectors. If I didn't say forced injectors before, I meant to. It does have forced injectors. I enjoy forced injectors. I'm just not always great with them. But another ace kill coming up, I believe. Let's see, grenade out. Yep, I think. Yep, that's a kill. No? Man, I'm surprised. Shields out, a lot of good options, but he's going to need to go in because his rifle is charged. Their Zuda really didn't have a lot of choice there but to kill that gun cannon because it was kind of hitting him hard, and that is not good. So you know, you'd save your kills for the ace, but above all else, keep your ace alive, especially when you have the lead like this. 15 seconds left. They now have a 3,000 point lead. And they now have a 6,000 point lead, and I don't think anybody's going to have a chance to fix that. Somebody took the G-Line assault kill, but again, there's, you know, they are so close to the end, and they've got such a lead, that's not a big deal. And that gun cannon heavy type D, I think it is, or maybe it's just a standard gun cannon, managed to get a kick in, but it was not enough to do, well, anything, and Sonic took the win. 6,655 points, very nice. Let's see the details when we can. 7 kills and 2 deaths. Excellent, especially in a raid, so good stuff. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2, and thank you again very much for letting me use this round. Until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I was a little surprised that we actually jumped as far back as the full armor Gundam ground type when we got off of the Zeta and, you know, pre-Zeta kick, but I'm glad they're doubling back because there is still a bunch of One-Year War and MSV stuff that could be added to the game, and, you know, it's going well enough and we're getting like a new mobile suit a week, so let's see everything, because there's a lot out there that could be fun in this.